Many people who have brown hair and brown eyes think that they're autumn.
Everyone wants to be autumn.
Exactly. Hi everyone, and welcome to Color Analysis Studio. My name is Giulia.
I'm Alessandra.
And we're both color analysts. Today we're going to perform an online color analysis. What is a color analysis session? Color analysis is a method that helps you find your color palette, which is a collection of colors that can emphasize your chromatic features. So your skin, your hair, your eyes, and you're gonna be able to choose the best colors for you when it comes to clothes, makeup products, the color of your hair, jewelry, accessories, and so much more. Our model today is Karima. She's a beauty influencer. You can find her here on YouTube and also on Instagram. We're gonna leave her links down below for you guys. We already had the pleasure to analyze Karima in person here in Melbourne, and you can find the video of her full in-person analysis on her channel.
But today, Giulia, we're gonna perform an online session on Karima. And guys, you don't have to be in Melbourne to be analyzed by us. We offer online session too. You can visit our website, coloranalysis.eu. And today we're gonna explain how an online session works. So
exactly.
Amazing.
So Ale, are you ready to start with the analysis? Let's do it. In order to perform an online analysis, we need good photos from our clients. And Ale, what do you think about this photo here?
This photo is absolutely perfect because we can really tell that the light is applied very even onto her face. It's very natural. So this is a very good headshot that allows us to perform a good quality analysis.
I also noticed that she's not wearing any makeup, which is key for the analysis. And also, guys, in this video today we're going to perform the analysis on this photo. In reality, we analyze a variety of photos you send. What kind of photos do you have to send? We explained everything in this video up here if you're interested, and of course if you purchase an online analysis with us, you are guided throughout the process. But today in this video we're going to analyze this photo in particular.
The first step of a color analysis session, Giulia, is to find out the undertone of our client. So we have to see if Karima has a cool or warm undertone.
Exactly right. Everyone, guys, is either blue-based, cool, or yellow-based, warm. In color analysis, we work by matching. So if, for example, if you're warm in undertone, warm colors work better on you. Let's see if Karima works better with cool blue-based colors or yellow-based colors, so warm ones. And starting from this comparison, we can already see a difference between the sides of the screen. And if we zoom further, we have Karima surrounded by this cool color, so a very cool red with a lot of blue in it. It's pretty much in the violet family, while here we have more of a tomato red. Can you see, guys, that this is way yellower, more orange as a red? What happens to Karima's colors, to Karima's skin especially? The skin is the most important part. When we switch from cool to warm, her skin color changes. The quality, the chromatic quality of the skin changes, and it looks a little bit yellower with the warm color, doesn't it, Ale?
Yeah, of course, there's a yellow projection on her face that alter a bit the color of her skin. So it looks a little bit artificial, that yellow light, right?
I totally agree. While when we go in the cool area, her colors look more natural. This is key. We don't want to change people's colors. We want to keep your colors very natural. If anything, a little enhanced, a little enriched. And I see a beautiful match with the color of her lips. It's very flattering, right? And also the skin overall looks very healthy, very natural, very clean compared to the warm option. Okay.
Of course, when we analyze the undertone of someone, we don't use just one color comparison, so just one couple of colors, but a variety of colors, and we can really see how with all the other couple of colors, pinks, blue, brown, white, gold and silver, we can really tell that we have the same pattern, the same effect on Karima's face. So we really like her in the cool options.
Absolutely, absolutely. The difference between cool and warm is very consistent in every step. Every time with the warm color, the skin becomes a little yellow, a little muddy,
a little dirty,
it's
right?
a little sallow yellow, right? While with the cool colors, the skin brightens up. It looks extremely clean and clear. Even the eyes pop a lot, and not to mention the color of the lips. It looks very colorful, very intense. Therefore, we perceive the lips as very healthy, right? So the effect overall is much more flattering with cool colors over warm colors. Knowing this, we know that Karima belongs to the left side of our color analysis graph. Therefore, she's going to be either a winter or a summer, while we already know that she's not a spring and she's not an autumn, because those two seasons have a warm undertone.
So now it's a matter of intensity, right?
Correct.
So we need to choose a color that match her level of intensity. So we choose an emerald green in this case that is much more flattering than a sage green. Emerald is as bright as her colors,
Correct.
while sage looks that is not enough for her colors. It's a little bit dull, it's a little bit too soft.
That's right. It looks a little weak next to her colors that are much brighter and intense, definitely more vibrant compared to the sage. The sage works in terms of undertone because it's cool, but the intensity is not high enough.
So since Karima's undertone is cool and her level of intensity is high, Karima belongs to the winter palette.
Exactly. This
So
means
Giulia, you obtain the same result?
yes,
in person?
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely same result in person. Karima is definitely a winter because her very best colors are cool and quite high in intensity, right? And now with the complete color analysis graph, we see that the winter palette is divided into 3 subgroups, winter bright, winter deep, and winter cool. Of course, since she's winter, she works very well with all of them. Right?
Absolutely.
So winter bright, winter deep, and winter cool, they all work.
Because she has that characteristics in a complex.
Exactly. She is cool, bright, and deep. So, of course, all of these colors are going to work on her. But in this phase, we want to find our favorite subgroup.
Yes.
Let's say the special one. Yeah. It's not like the other two don't work, but one is going to be the special one.
Yeah.
Okay. Ale, what do you think about winter bright?
I think it looks amazing.
Very.
I really like. Of course, we are in Karima season here, and even winter bright, it's a very good match with their characteristics. So colors are extremely bright, of course, but Karima has a high level of intensity, so
Definitely.
It's normal that all the colors works in this phase, right? That's a fun part of the color analysis session because everything works.
Everything works now, exactly. All of the colors are correct, let's say.
Exactly. So, of course, we're gonna discover her perfect colors when we start comparing colors together. So, as soon as we move from winter bright to winter deep is where we start to notice a little bit of difference in how the colors works, because both works.
Exactly.
But we can see that winter deep is slightly better.
Slightly better. It looks like we're going towards the right direction. These colors are still quite intense, but they're a little bit darker. I have to say, they look very elegant.
Yeah, more sophisticated, right?
Correct. Winter bright still works. It looks more fun, let's say.
More fun, exactly.
It looks more fun as a palette, while winter deep on her looks quite sophisticated, as you said.
Sophisticated, elegant. The colors are obviously deeper, darker. They have more black.
Correct.
So they look very, very elegant and rich.
That's right. I also have to say that I really like how black works on her. We're gonna do a comparison with navy blue, which is another very important dark color of the winter palette. But just out of curiosity, winter is the only palette that has black. So guys, because we know that everyone wears a lot of black and many people are so, passionate about black, but the reality is that in color analysis, black is part of just one palette. So if you want to discover if black is a good option for you, maybe you can consider doing a color analysis session. Many people find out that black is not exactly the perfect color for them, despite what everyone says that black works on everyone, right?
It's not true, guys. It's not true.
Okay, so far winter bright works, winter deep works even a little bit better
than winter bright. The intensity is decreasing a little bit, and then we go to winter cool, that is is spot on.
Absolutely.
Here we definitely see Karima colors enhanced by this coolness of the colors.
The colors are very, very blue-based
Very
here.
blue-based. In fact, a color that is inside this collection is blue navy.
Correct.
And the comparison with black, I think, it's obviously on the favor of blue navy, I have to admit.
Yes,
It's a little bit softer than black,
yeah,
but obviously cooler.
Cooler.
And that's probably his main characteristics, right?
Definitely. So all of these colors from the Winter Cool palette, I notice they clean the skin
yes.
very, very well. So the skin looks radiant, it looks healthy, it looks very smooth, like she's wearing a sort of foundation on, right? Of course, the color of the eyes is quite intense. They pop a lot. Also the lips, again, very flattering, very, very healthy. This touch of pink on the cheeks, I really, really love this color palette on her. And also, it's not too intense, right?
Yes, exactly. It has a medium-high level of intensity, which works perfectly with their colors. So she's still very natural, very fresh.
Correct.
And she looks sophisticated and elegant in this palette.
So we are definitely leaning towards Winter Cool,
Yeah.
right? That's our result so far, but we want to double check the result by analyzing the 3 borderline subgroups, which are Spring Bright, Autumn Deep, and Summer Cool. Why are we choosing these 3 subgroups? Because Spring Bright is close to Winter Bright, because the brightness is the dominant feature of these 2 subgroups. Autumn Deep is somehow close to Winter Deep, because they have the depth as their dominant feature, while Summer Cool, as you can see, is close to Winter Cool, because these 2 subgroups have the coolness as the dominant feature. Most people have a dominant feature, let's say the characteristic that is the most important one in your chromatic complex. So we want to double check that Karima's dominant feature is the coolness. If we have a look at Spring Bright, well, I mean, now we can tell that we're going a little bit far, right, from her color palette. These colors are quite warm. They're not extremely warm, but they are already a little bit too warm, right, overall, especially the yellow and the red. Then we go to Autumn Deep. This can be deceiving because many people who have brown hair and brown eyes think that they're autumn.
Everyone wants to be autumn.
Exactly. Guys, this is not how color analysis works. So it's not like, oh, I have brown hair and brown eyes, therefore I'm an autumn. It's not that easy. So
autumn
in this
is
case,
actually her opposite season in that case, because it's warm and soft. She's cool and bright.
Yeah, and
basically
I have to say,
opposite.
when we met, we started with the analysis. I confirmed that her undertone was cool, and she was like, look, I only knew one thing. I knew that I'm not an autumn. Of course. And when we go to Summer Cool, we finally see the dominant feature that is, respected finally. And these colors, of course, are not spot on her because they are a little bit too soft, but at least these colors are cool, which is her dominant feature, the coolness. So of course, knowing that Summer Cool works better than Autumn Deep and Spring Bright, we just confirm that Karima's palette is Winter Cool, the coolest area of the winter palette. And Ale, I'm very glad to confirm that I gave her the exact same result in person, of course.
Of course, because guys, an online analysis gives exactly the same results of an in-person session. So, of course, you don't have to be in Melbourne to do a session with us, because we can analyze you online.
Correct.
Again, you can visit our website, coloranalysis.eu, to find out more.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the video until the end. We hope you enjoyed Karima's analysis, and we want to thank her again for choosing us for her color analysis. Karima, we really appreciate you and your work. Guys, thank you so much, and we're gonna see you very soon on this channel with more videos.
Bye.
Bye.